So we have some societies, of course, around the world that have done everything they can to ban alcohol. What do you think the impact of that is in terms of social interactions, business structure, politics? What does it mean for a society when they do that?
They've eliminated a crucial tool for getting people to cooperate. The subcultures that don't have alcohol substitute something else that does the same thing. So they substitute another chemical intoxicant. So in the Pacific, cultures that don't have alcohol use kava, which is this tuber-based intoxicant that has similar effects. Cultures that ban chemical intoxicants entirely have to be either replacing it with something else or just suffering the consequences of having trouble getting people past cooperation dilemmas. If we're doing drinks together, suddenly you look a lot more handsome and charming. I feel more handsome and charming. It helps people get cooperation off the ground, especially in situations where cooperation is challenging. And so how cultures do that when they've banned alcohol and other chemical intoxicants is something I don't know. Maybe there's substitute practices you could throw in, but there's a good reason that it's rare for cultures to do that.
We certainly have seen international summitry, they get together, dinners, they've got drinks. Not everybody does, of course. Donald Trump, for example, just doesn't drink, period.
Yeah, I would predict people are going to trust him less. What alcohol is doing is paralyzing the part of your brain that's in charge of rational self-interest. So the prefrontal cortex is how you calculate cost benefits. It's how you suppress instincts. It's how you delay gratification for long-term payoffs. When you turn that down a bit, you start to let your emotions take over. You start to see commonalities rather than just pursuing your own interest. So I'd have to predict that leaders who don't drink are going to have trouble doing that. And maybe one of the reasons they do it is because they get an advantage. If other people are cognitively disarming and you're not, you may be able to pursue your self-interest in a way that could be harmful to other people. I document the fact that across cultures and throughout history, people have been suspicious of people who don't drink. People have been suspicious of the one who remains sober when everyone else is getting drunk. Now, as I think is the case with Trump, and I think Joe Biden as well, alcoholism in his family. And so he avoids drinking because he's seen the incredible costs of alcoholism. Maybe the person who's not drinking is pregnant, or they have to get up early and take the kids to daycare. So this is a problem. All the positive aspects of alcohol-based sociality have a dark side. And so when people are bonding over alcohol, they can do things that they wouldn't be able to do otherwise. They can reach agreements. They can trust each other in a way they wouldn't be able to do otherwise. But then people who aren't joining in that practice can get frozen out. And that creates some inequity. And that's what I think organizations have to figure out, is how you deal with that. How do you get the benefits of alcohol-based sociality while mitigating the inequities that it creates?